So then I have this quite light up here. Well, I want to separate that. I want the hair to be in front, and I think that a flesh tone is probably going to be a little bit more of a value. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go crossways to try to not go vertical with all these. So, and I could, but I just think it's easier sometimes to go crossways so that I can maintain the value that I may have already tried to achieve from here to here, a little bit of a contour. And again, you might think I'm nitpicking. There's just things I strive for, I like to watch for, and see if I can enhance by even the slightest little adjustment. So this gives me a chance to have that hair now standing away from the ear, which we're going to want to do anyway. It's very much like hair in general, where we could brush in an area and then pick out a highlight to bring something forward. Brush it again and pick out a new highlight, maybe the apex of a curve of one of those hairs. And a little bit, I don't know, it's probably a flaw in the paper. You see a little tick mark here. And I don't think it's something I did. I think it's been there the whole time. And sometimes those things will just not make themselves evident until you have gotten into the drawing a little bit more. So what I'm trying to do is, just like I've said before, trying to draw a few spaces. And I can go ahead and not have everything perfectly parallel, but initially it might look like that. And then I can bring some other hairs over something so that I have a natural depth to the hair as well. Because as you look down through your hair, you're going to have hair going in a number of directions. And so it gives me a chance to cross over a little bit, not to make something complicated or just almost like chaos, but to have something that has depth. Because we always have those little flyaway hairs that can add that little bit of realism, to your drawing. Now, I see this too, in that I'm going to use my HB pencil just to add a little more value in here and give it a little bit more of a background, I think, just to feel it out here. And then may come in with my 2B so that I can get a little bit more graphite on there. Because I think I need to push this back, and I don't want to wait until I have all those little fine hairs in the way, and then I have to try to squeeze in between each one of them to put a darker value in there. So, but I think I need to start getting this darker because it's a black hat. I have, quite a bit more value over here. And I can start now suggesting that this is not only dark, but set back a ways and give myself another opportunity for depth because of it. Now, when I have this a little bit darker, even though this is white hair, the hair can still have some value as I come out past that, providing I'm not going to put a background in it. If I put a background in it, naturally, it would be a lot easier to take the white hairs out of it. And I guess you can make that choice. But I like to see what I can do and remember that if I leave this white, it really has very little opportunity for dimension. And even the slightest value gives me an opportunity to find the apex of the curve and to have a little bit more of a dimension and natural quality to the hair. Hi, I hope you enjoyed this video, this excerpt. And if you did, please take the opportunity to subscribe. Then that way you'll know when there's new ones. And I always hope that they're going to be useful for you and give you some good information. And if you want to share it with your friends, I'd appreciate that too. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.